Mama June's husband Justin reveals scary incident with her granddaughter Kaitlyn. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. June Shannon's granddaughter, Kaitlyn, was terrified after a shocking incident. Things took an unexpected turn when Grandpa, Justin, discovered serious damage that could put all of them at risk. Mama June and Justin are raising Anna's eldest daughter together and making many fun memories. The former took her granddaughter's custody after the passing of her daughter. Kaitlyn took some time to navigate the new changes and blend in well with Justin. However, they seem to have grown closer in just a few months. Stroud doesn't hesitate to share the fun moments he has with Kaitlyn. He loves to pamper her and make her always feel good. Fans love the bond between the duo and witness their sweet moments. However, things do not seem to have gone well for the family, as they had to deal with an unexpected situation. What happened to her? Mama June. Justin informs fans about June's surgery. Justin Stroud didn't make a great impression on the audience at first, but things changed, and he proved to everyone that he was not a clout chaser. The reality TV star stood with Mama June and her kids throughout their ups and downs. Justin took great care of Anna and did everything he could to make her feel comfortable and happy. However, June suffered a lot after Anna's passing and showed signs of her mental health challenges. She recently worried everyone when she uploaded a video of herself to talk about her health issues. Later, Justin also uploaded a clip to reveal that June was getting under the knife to get the fibroids removed from her ovaries. He kept the audience in the loop till his wife returned home after the surgery. The TV star recorded his wife to share how she's been recovering from her surgery. Mama June. Justin shares Kaitlyn's terrifying moment. June and Justin changed themselves a lot to raise young Kaitlyn better. The latter always considered his wife's family as her own and did so much for them. He is doing the same for Kaitlyn and making sure she's always happy and comfortable without her mom. Recently, Justin shocked everyone when he shared an unexpected situation with his fans. He revealed that Kaitlyn woke up terrified in the middle of the night during a storm. She went into Justin and June's room and jumped into their bed. The young star was scared and mentioned the storm raging outside. Hence, Justin got up from his bed and checked the house to see if everything was okay. He told her to return to her bed as nothing was suspicious. He stated, "What the hell, dude? It's just some winds." The Mama June star woke up in the morning and recorded the video to share what exactly happened. He shared a glimpse of the large tree that fell on the ground after the deadline storm. Stroud showed the tree in their front yard and noted it could have crashed through their roof if it had fallen in another direction. He noted, "I would say she was probably right at some point." The TLC team joked about how mad Kaitlyn would be once she woke up and found out she was right. However, Justin had a plan ready to shut her up from joking around too much. Stay tuned to TV season and spoilers for more tea on Kaitlyn's terrifying experience. The quiet chaos that often simmers beneath the surface in Mama June's world boiled over in a terrifying moment that left her husband, Justin Stroud, shaken and her family reeling. In a recent turn of events, a frightening incident involving Mama June's granddaughter, Kaitlyn, has surfaced. One that Justin could no longer keep to himself. This wasn't just a minor mishap. It was a disturbing episode that peeled back the carefully curated curtain surrounding the family's day-to-day life. It has cast a new, unflinching spotlight on the challenges facing June Shannon's fractured but still fiercely intertwined clan. For a family accustomed to public scrutiny, this incident was more than another headline. It was a jarring reality check, a reminder that real dangers lurk even in their most protected spaces. The unexpected chaos. The incident occurred on what was meant to be an uneventful afternoon. Justin had taken on a protective role in Kaitlyn's life, one he never asked for but slowly embraced. Being the husband of Mama June meant inheriting the emotional whirlwind that surrounded her daughters and grandkids, and Justin often tried to maintain a sense of order amid the chaos. But nothing could have prepared him for the moment when Kaitlyn's safety was abruptly compromised. In the unfolding of that day's events, there were no dramatic camera crews, no reality show scripts, just panic, adrenaline, and the instinctual drive to protect a child. It happened during a simple backyard gathering at June's house, where family members had congregated for a rare moment. Kaitlyn, the curious and spirited young girl viewers had watched grow up, was darting around the yard playing with her toys. There was laughter, sunshine, and the illusion of security. But then something shifted. One moment, Kaitlyn was squealing with joy near the garden gate. The next, the air was punctured by an eerie silence. She had vanished, out of view in an instant. It only took a few seconds, but for Justin, those seconds felt like hours. A race against fear. What followed was nothing short of panic. Family members scrambled in every direction. Justin's heart raced as he called for Kaitlyn, his mind cycling through worst-case scenarios. The gate had been unlatched, likely a careless mistake, but the implications were terrifying. Just beyond the gate sat a busy road that had seen more than one accident over the years. The backyard became a blur of frantic footsteps and shouting. Justin's focus narrowed to tunnel vision. No cameras, no audience, just the raw fear of a man terrified that something terrible had happened to a little girl he had grown to love. Finally, after what felt like a nightmare come to life, Kaitlyn was found down the embankment behind the property, standing dazed near a steep ditch. She wasn't injured, but the danger had been real. If she had taken just a few more steps, the outcome might have been devastating. Justin scooped her into his arms and held her tight, his body trembling from the adrenaline. It wasn't just the shock of what had happened. It was the realization of what could have been, unraveling the guilt. In the aftermath of the scare, the family tried to breathe again. June, shaken but trying to stay composed, busied herself with organizing safety checks around the yard. Alana, visibly disturbed, sat close to Kaitlyn, refusing to let her out of sight for even a second. Lauren, always the grounded one, began combing through the property looking for other potential hazards. But Justin remained distant, caught in a personal storm of guilt. Even though he hadn't been directly responsible for the gate, he couldn't shake the feeling that he had failed to protect Kaitlyn. The role of step-grandfather had always felt ambiguous to him. Where did his responsibility begin and end? But in that moment, the title no longer mattered. Kaitlyn could have been lost. That thought alone kept replaying in his mind. Tensions rise in the household. As the days passed, tension quietly tightened its grip on the household. What was meant to be a brief scare started becoming a silent wedge between family members. Justin withdrew, second-guessing his place in Kaitlyn's life. He began obsessively checking locks, securing windows, and patrolling the backyard like a security guard. June, meanwhile, found herself caught in a tug-of-war between defending her husband and addressing the unspoken blame her daughters were directing his way. They didn't say it outright, but there were lingering looks, clipped responses, and a feeling that Justin's carelessness might have jeopardized someone irreplaceable. It didn't help that Alana and Lauren had long harbored complicated feelings about June's relationship with Justin. Though he had tried to be a stabilizing presence, his connection to the family always felt slightly off-center. This incident only deepened the emotional fault lines. Kaitlyn's fragile resilience. Through it all, Kaitlyn remained quiet. Too quiet. Normally vibrant and bubbly, the little girl became more subdued in the days following the incident. She clung more to Lauren and grew uneasy about going outside alone. The carefree spirit that defined her seemed dimmed, even if only temporarily. It was clear the experience had unsettled her. The family responded with an outpouring of affection and attention, but nothing could fully undo the fear she had experienced. Children may be resilient, but moments like that leave invisible scars, ones that take time, patience, and love to heal. A family forced to recalibrate. In the wake of the incident, the Shannon family found themselves recalibrating what safety meant, not just physically, but emotionally. They had long operated in a world of unpredictability, drama, and blurred boundaries. But now, the stakes felt higher. The reality of being responsible for a vulnerable child had collided with their reality TV-infused lifestyle, and the message was clear. They needed to grow up, fast. Justin, now more aware than ever of the weight of his role, stepped forward in small but meaningful ways. He started attending parenting workshops, talking to therapists, and trying to understand what a modern blended family like theirs really needed to thrive. It wasn't about fixing everything overnight. It was about showing he cared enough to try. And June, once infamous for her own chaotic decisions, took a quieter but significant approach. She began enforcing stricter routines, limiting distractions when Kaitlyn was around.